Greetings to you all from createwealthwithnadia.com. How is everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing, amazing day. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about high vibrational words and how to use them. Now, there have been many studies that has been conducted by scientists, who has done research on these words, and words have a major impact on what we do and who we are as a person, right, guys? So this is what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about some experiments and how you can manifest things and through your words and all these type of stuff. So let's get started. Okay, so high vibrational words, right? Words carry vibration, whether we speak, hear them, write, or read them. They have profound influence on our surroundings. The impact of words have been proven by scientists, and we can observe, for example, in an experiment such as those conducted by Dr. Emoto, message in water. Water has life, but that's a different topic. What we're going to be talking about words and how words have a profound effect on plants. It does, it differently affects plants differently, it affects humans differently, it affects animals differently, right? Minerals and all of this stuff. So we're going to jump into this, and I want to, show you guys what kind of words to actually use to raise your vibration. Now, the words you use are going to either do two things. They're either going to raise your vibration, or they're going to lower your vibration frequency, right? So now let's talk a little bit about Dr. Emoto. Dr. Emoto, he was a scientist. He passed away a few years back. He conducted research on words have affected water, right? And what he did was, we're going to talk about the rice experiment. Now, this is the rice experiment right here. He got two jars, he put rice in both jars, and then he filled it up with water and he froze them, right? Now, one of the jar, he labeled it, I love you, and the other jar, he labeled it, I hate you. So what he did was, before he froze it though, he put rice in one of the jar and filled it up with water. Then he placed it in a room with people that were saying, I love you, and all these good vibrational words like prosperity, love, abundance, all these things. So these people were shouting, at the one that says, I love you on it in a room, and they were shouting, I love you, and all these good vibrational words, right? Now, in the next jar, what he did was he placed rice, and then he filled it up with water, and he placed it in a room, and he had all these people shouting hateful things like, I hate you, all these hateful words. I don't like using words, bad vibrational words, but you got the picture, right? All these words that are negative. And what he did was he froze both of the jars, and then when the water got frozen, then he took them out and he took the crystal and he put it under a microscope. And guess what, guys? In the jar that had, the jar that was placed in the room of people that was saying, I love you, and all these good things, abundance, success, wealth, God, all these good things, the crystal looked beautiful, 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 right? And the next jar now that he placed the rice in the room with people that were shouting hateful words and all of this stuff, guess what? When he froze that jar and he took it out of the refrigerator and he tested under a microscope, guess what? All the crystal crystallized and they looked like chaos. It turned black. It turned black, right? So what I'm trying to say to you guys, the words you use is either going to raise your vibrational frequency or it's going to lower your vibrational frequency. Now, he also did a lot of different experiments, right? And in his experiment, he did the same thing, with different glasses of water, placed it in different rooms. He actually took a glass of water, placed it where people were singing the gospel, right? Then he froze it. And when he tested the water crystal, guess what? It looked beautiful, really, really crystallized and really, really pretty. It was amazing, right? Now, he took another glass of water and he placed it in another room, like with people that were cursing at it in a bad neighborhood we're talking about, right? We're talking about, this was a different experiment. He placed it in a bad neighborhood where people were struggling with poverty. They had no money. They were using hateful words like fuck. Sorry, guys, but I just got to tell you exactly what, this was an experiment. So they were cursing at it, right? They were cursing at it, using profanities, all these nasty words, whatever. And the water crystallized hateful. So words have an impact on water, and water has life. Water is life. There's a place in Venezuela, right? A bunch of scientists went there. And this It's over the mountains in Venezuela. So the scientists, a whole bunch of them, I think they're somewhere in Europe, they flew out to Venezuela to do some research. And over the mountains, they found a huge lake or a river or water, I think it was a waterfall. And when they tested that water, because there was no one that actually went to that water, because guess what, guys? Anything that comes in contact with water leaves an imprint. So, you know, they were able to find out, you know, exactly what happened, but no one, the water was virgin water. When they tested the water, it was totally, like the crystal totally looked beautiful. So this is to show you guys how our words, whether they're good or bad words we're using, it has a major impact in who we are as a human. And our body is made of mostly water, right? So if you were to drink a glass of water, right? But what you want to do is you want to pray over the water, guys. Your words are so powerful. If you get a glass of water in the morning, okay, the water from the faucet is not good water. It's not alive. It's not running, right? And by the time it gets into the pipes, it starts, it makes the water decay. So we are drinking not healthy water that we're drinking from the tap. That water is dead water, right? But what you can do to bring that water back alive, you can put it in a bottle with mineral stones and shake it, and you can bring that back alive. And before you start drinking it, you want to pray over the water. So if you want to manifest anything, you can use water to manifest anything you want to manifest. But again, the words have to be in alignment to what you want to manifest, right, guys? So I wanted to share that. So now let's jump into a little bit more. Let's talk about some vibrational words that you can use, but words that you don't want to use as negative words. And good vibrational words, guys, you can use them to manifest anything. You know, you can use them, you can use them for anything, right? So love, number one is love. This is a huge vibrational word right here. Because guess what? The reason why we are on this earth is to learn unconditional love, right? So love, number one. Number two, abundance. Number three, acceptance. Amazing, powerful, creative, blessed, energy, freedom, God, heaven, inspiration, light, learning, please, positive, spirit, thank you, water, wealth, unconditional. I'm just listing a few because there's so many, but what you guys don't want to use is that word hate. You don't want to use that because the more negative words you're using or you're thinking, guess what? Even though you don't realize it, you're attracting more of those things into you. So why not think positive? You know, what I'm saying is not every day we're going to feel great. Not every day we're going to feel positive. But if you reprogram your mindset and your mind and your thinking, then automatically you start to think positive things. Even when things are going wrong in your life. You know what I mean, guys? Let me give you guys a shout out. Hey, Chris. Hey, Wade. Hey, Ray. What's going on, my friend? Thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, I've been going live on my business page because I'm building this. I got a bunch of different pages I'm building. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, you know, he did multiple experiments. Now he even has a place in London in the United Kingdom where they're testing water on a regular basis to see, you know, to see the water. But guys, water leaves an imprint and water is life. So you can use water to manifest anything, right? And another thing, affirmations. Affirmations are sentences that you say every single day, right? And that works with neuroplasticity. And, you know, it works with neuroplasticity because once you start saying it every day, it works with neuroplasticity. And once you start, oh, thank you so much. Once you start saying these affirmations every day, guys, guess what? It causes your neural connection in your brain to fire. So when they start firing together, they start wiring together. So more positive words that you're using, guess what? That's what's going to be embedded into your brain, and that's what you're going to start manifesting. But yeah, that's you see, I'm going off topic. I always do that because I have so much information in my brain, you know. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you all. It's true. So use good vibrational words. All right. So listen, I love you guys. If you're looking at this video from YouTube, click on the link below, and you're gonna get some more information. Also, if you're looking at this on LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere, guys, I'm everywhere. All right. So if you guys need anything, you can send me a message on Messenger on Facebook or any of the platforms: LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest. I'm everywhere. All right, guys. So listen, I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone. What's going on here? Why is it not doing it?